Part of my market prep is setting up my loft space, which is literally a 10 by 10 space. Exactly how I would set it up at my event. You could literally do it in your backyard, in your garage, any space that allows the amount of space that you have applied for your event. So I'm gonna do that now. So I'm gonna do that now, and you can see kind of like my thought process on how all of this is gonna go. I have been using the U method, which has worked out very well for me. But I've seen people talk about how they went from a U setup to a Z setup. So I'm gonna see how that looks with my stuff, and then we'll just go from there. But I don't know if I'm ready to let go of the U setup yet because it's worked so well for me. So let's see. So first of all, my 10 by 10 ends up, I think, here, and then literally the rest of the space from like wall to wall. Perfect 10 by 10 space. So I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do this. This is a new piece that I used in my last market. I had another shelving unit, but it kind of took up too much space while packing the car. So still trying to sell it. So if you're interested in a shelving unit, I'm willing to ship, but I am hoping to sell it locally. That way I don't have to ship and you don't have to pay for shipping. So if you're in the Raleigh area, let me know if you're looking for it. It's literally this tall, but you untwist the legs of it to stack it. I can send you a video, but so I think the 8 I'm of course going to use in the middle because I think that would make the most sense. I don't know, I'm getting flustered already. So I would like, depending on what my neighbors are going to be looking like, I would sit here, and then I would have my pieces go this way. So let's do that. One of the issues that I have been having is having a hard time getting up and sitting back down because I do only have a little bit of space in the back of my booth. So this might solve that problem. Maybe. I don't even know if I'm gonna like this though, so. Wee, wee, wee. Okay. So we've got a table here. So this would be the end of my booth. And then this is my pegboard, whatchamacallit. And then I'd still have to find a space for this. So I don't know if this is gonna work. Because I can't put this on the table. That would just be dumb, right? Yeah, I think that looks dumb. So maybe we'll do, since this, I still have a little room here. So maybe I could do this to kind of like not have a weird corner. maybe. Y'all are literally seeing my thought process in real time. Perfect. So this is what the Z is looking like. So like I said, I would be sitting on that side, and then customers would kind of have the option to walk around like this, and then like this is still like under my whatchamacallit, my tent. So I would potentially have something like that. So people could literally walk around instead of feeling like they have to come in. And then I'd be over there. I don't know. I think I have to put everything on the table and on the pegboard to see if I like this. So let's do that. So I can't remember. Let's do this here. And then put that there. And then I'll put this thing together. So I would also like to change this out. So if you know of any tabletop thingies that work better than this, because I've broken a couple of these plastic pieces. Trying to separate this, it holds up great. It's just trying to take it back down. Unless you're like gentle with it. Nope. I feel like I'm having like several brain farts right now. It's okay though. Okay. Such is life. Such is life. All right. So. Oh, you know what? Had this part open last time. That's why. It looks funky. There we go. Okay, we got that figured out. Cows. Oh, I love cows so much. Alright, and I have my mermaids. Anybody want to play mermaids? If you get that reference, you're a real one. Let's do homegirl in the back and this girl here. Mermaids. Okay. Then I need 4 more people. And then all the rest of these are snugglers. Let's get my baskets that are going on this shelving unit. This is where I put most of my like 3, 5, 8-ish range items other than my keychains, because my keychains are kind of in the lower price range. So this is where I put the teeny tiny items like axolotls, and I think I'll put the mini chickens in here. And then like little tiny whales. And then depending on how much extra space I have, I might do my little superhero friends in there too. These were a really big hit. This is literally the only one that didn't sell. I had Batman, Superman, the Hulk, and Captain America. This is the only one that didn't sell. The other 4 sold so quick. So I'm trying to think of more like little boy stuff to make other than, you know, axolotls, dinosaurs. I've got dragons this time. I only made 2 of these because I don't know how well these are gonna do. If they sell fast, I'm definitely adding these. And then I'm gonna make little birds. So we'll see how they do. There's a lot of new things that I have for this market that I am testing out how well they're gonna do. Axolotls usually do pretty well. The little mini dinosaurs. I need to find more patterns for little dinosaurs. So if you know of a good pattern for little dinosaurs, free or paid for, if it's paid for, I would love for it to come in a bundle. So I have like 4 to 5 different dinosaurs to choose from. So yeah, so I think I'll do axolotls and dinos in one. Oh, I also made these little lizards. Those sold pretty fast in my last one, so I'm gonna do a couple of those. And then I guess I'll put the dragons in here too. So, it'll be like amphibian-like things. And then, oh, I also made these really cute little squids. So I guess I'll throw those in there too. Or maybe I'll do those with the frogs. I have little leggy frogs that usually do pretty well. Maybe I'll put those in this basket. Leggy frogs, squids. Whale. Maybe I'll do these in there. And I'll do whales in this one. And then octos in that one. Maybe I'll put something like actually on this shelf. Maybe these. These could be really cute on this shelf. Maybe like sitting. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let's do that. These. And then, or maybe I'll just put the other 2 chickens with those. Chicken. Oh yeah, that is stupid cute. Okay. And the rest is just keychains that I have to get up, and card hangers, and bandanas. So we'll just do, this is what I did last time. I really loved this. So I think I'll do that again. I just have to change the signs out because they're obviously not right. This needs to go here. Okay. And then still need these. This basket I usually use for like discounted items, things that haven't really sold in my last few events. So I think that's where I'm gonna put this stuff. And then all of like my cup cozies that literally have not sold at a single event. But this is how we're looking right now. So I think this will offer us a lot more, one, space to sit in the back there. Because I typically, you know, have the U shape and I have like no space to sit in the back of my booth. But I think I'm liking this. Okay, so I think overall, this might work better for me. Like I said, I still have to put the keychains up, my car hangers, all that stuff. But other than that, I think I'm loving this. I think this may do better, and like I said, I think we'll have a lot more space to like engage and just be more comfortable overall. But yeah, I think I am liking the Z. So we'll see how it does. But I'll be back with a full like walkthrough of what my space looks like, and then everything that I'm bringing to this event. So stay tuned. All right, y'all. So I have finished market prepping a week before my market, which is actually good for me. But I wanted to show you guys the final presentation of everything. I do still have to swap out a few of the signs to kind of match my color scheme a little bit better. I'm just slightly changing the pink that I have for my display, so I have to like brighten the pink up a little bit for a few of the signs. But other than that, everything is done. So here she is. So this pegboard I got from Amazon. It has all of my snugglers, a few of my wearables. I'm going to be putting the sweater that I made right here, car hangers, keychains. I have a custom order sign there, which I will have my business cards right next to so people can see a few of my medium-sized plushies here. A little about me thingy. These are price tags that I have to put on some of my stuff still. A few of my minis here. And then I've got this that I also got from Amazon. Amazon is my best friend. And then this is where people will check out. So I've got my little payment option thing and just a few more things. That's going to be my little discount item, and then I'll stand/sit here. So I think this display is going to work out a whole lot better than when I had my U shape, just because me and hubby will have more room to sit and then people won't be getting congested. But this is the first time I am using this setup, so I will definitely let you guys know how well it works out in comparison to my U that I have been using since last year. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video of kind of my thought process when it comes to setting up my market display. And yeah, stay tuned for more. I will be posting how well I did in this market. Like I mentioned, it is a new location for me, so I'm gonna see how it does price-wise and the content of items that I'm bringing. So stay tuned. So I am uploading this video much later than I intended to, but rewatching it back, I did promise that I would tell you how well my Z-shape did and how well I did in the market overall. So the only benefit that I saw from the Z-shape was having more room to sit. Otherwise, I don't think it did any better than my U shape, and I think I will be returning to using my U shape. I've seen people do the U shape to where they have like standing room literally in the middle of the booth, but I want people to feel comfortable and like have shade, and if there is weather, I don't want my items to get like ruined or anything. So, I think I'll be keeping my original U shape that I usually do. And then the market didn't go as great as I was expecting, I guess. There are other market or vendor coordinators that have been at that location. So I was fully expecting it to be like a well-known event or whatever, but there were a few hiccups with the actual location and the coordinators. But as always, I will never talk junk about these coordinators. Community Pop-Ups NC, I just had another brain fart, but Community Pop-Ups NC, wonderful, wonderful coordinators, always communicative of like, you know, just from start to finish of like when you get accepted to the event, how much you owe, if you haven't paid or whatever. And then they always send follow-up emails of your booth location, and like communication between them and the vendors is always great. They just had a hiccup with the actual location, which I won't get into, but the event just didn't go as well. And then the weather, let me tell y'all, the weather here in North Carolina is so strange right now. There's been so much rain. I have never seen so much rain in May in North Carolina that we've been seeing now. And the weather is just so unpredictable right now. So the event was from 9 to 1, and from like 9 to 12, it was drizzly, cloudy. It wasn't very cold. It was warm, but like nobody wants to go out when it's raining, right? So around noon, an hour before the event is about to end, sunny, skies are clear, it's warm, it's starting to warm up even more, and people start showing up. And it's like, where was this weather all morning? So I think weather, and then just the hiccups that they had with the actual venue people was what made it like an okay-ish event. I made my booth fee back, so that was great. And I sold some items, like some of the newer items that I brought with me. But overall, I'm just expecting, like, I was just hoping for a better event. So we'll see. But Z-shape, no for me. Not really all that great for me. So I will be returning to my U-shape. And yeah. So again, thank you guys for watching. I will continue to make these market videos, I think for each market for the rest of the year. And yeah, just let me know in the comments what exactly you want me, like what kind of content do you want me to put in these videos. I want to do one of those like setup videos, but I just get so nervous filming out in the world for everybody to see, but I'm trying to get better. So if you want to see one of those, definitely let me know. I'm still trying to figure out what my event for next month is. I got waitlisted for one in Fenton Park in Cary, so I'm crossing my fingers that I get into that one, because Reese and I visited the like event venue later in the same day that I had my event the other day, and it was popping. So I'm hoping that I get accepted to this event, but I got waitlisted, so I'm kind of just like playing it by ear. I also signed up for another event, I think like a week before that one, so maybe I could do both. Am I just overdoing it? I don't know. So yeah, let me know what kinds of things you want to see in these market prep videos. What kinds of questions do you have? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Share with a friend, like, subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel, so please help me out. Like, subscribe, share with a friend, and again, comment below any questions you may have about markets, prep, inventory, how to get in, all that kind of stuff. I also have another like market video, so go ahead and watch that to kind of answer some other questions.